Welcome once again to the page that brings you all the latest news and updates from Stamford Bridge. Today we'll be focusing on the different defensive looks that Chelsea can adopt. We'll also take a look at Cesar Azpilicueta, who is nearing the end of his contract, and finally talk about Mason Mount, the savior of Saturday's clash with Fulham. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe, like and comment so we can bring you more videos. Zouma has been one of Frank Lampard's most trusted players this season, and prior to the game at Craven Cottage, he had played the most minutes of any Chelsea player. Yet when the Blues side was confirmed, the Frenchman was only among the substitutes. Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger were the centre-back pairing. Nothing bad on Kurt, but it just felt like a change was needed, Lampard told Sky Sports rather matter-of-factly before the contest. Zouma's absence resulted in Silva moving across to the right side of central defense, with Rudiger occupying the role normally filled by the Brazilian. It was a big decision from Lampard and one that largely paid off. Silva adapted seamlessly to the switch and unflustered throughout. Rudiger, meanwhile, wasn't flawless with the ball but largely defended well, albeit against a side with 10 men for the entire second half. And that presents a selection dilemma for Lampard on Tuesday night against Leicester City. Jamie Vardy will, fitness permitting, be the Foxes' biggest threat at the King Power Stadium, and the Chelsea head coach must decide whether to stick with Silva and Rudiger after they helped the Blues keep a clean sheet, or reintroduce Zouma, by far the quickest of the three, to counter the threat of the 34-year-old striker. Next we talk about Cesar Azpilicueta, one of Chelsea's greatest defenders. Right back, left back, centre back, the Spaniard has played the lot at Stamford Bridge and has done so at a level few could have predicted when he arrived for just £7 million from Marseille in the summer of 2012. Yet time waits for no player, and Azpilicueta has struggled on occasion this season, and questions are being asked about the 31-year-old, particularly when it comes to his waning ability against pace. That is largely because he has played an incredible amount of football over the course of his career. Azpilicueta has more minutes to his name in club football than Silva, 5 years his senior. He still has a role to play at the highest level, and his experience is an invaluable asset in what is a young squad. But it's tough watching Azpilicueta get taken advantage of on the right side of the Blues' defense. Against Manchester City 2 weeks ago, Phil Foden gave him a torrid afternoon. And until he was dismissed, Antonee Robinson was having plenty of joy against the Chelsea number 28, easing beyond him on 2 occasions. Reece James has already established himself, when fit, as the Blues' first-choice right-back. And with only 18 months remaining on his contract, a decision may have to be made in the summer over where Azpilicueta's future lies. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount continues his climb in Chelsea's pecking order. This may come as a shock, but there are some people out there who don't appreciate the 22-year-old and what he brings to this Chelsea team. I know, right? Mount is an excellent player, the perfect modern-day midfielder. He can beat players and fashion chances. His set-piece delivery is reliable. Out of possession, he presses well and reclaims the ball in important areas. Oh, and he can score goals. Not as many as he should. Lampard has made that point, but there is plenty of time for the England international to add a prolific string to an already very impressive bow. Yet what stood out against Fulham, aside from his match-winning strike, was Mount, more than any other Chelsea player, was prepared to take responsibility. He was the man looking to make things happen, either by breaking behind the host's defense from deep or finding pockets to link attacks. His effort, attitude and quality of play today was outstanding, Lampard said of his young midfielder who is his go-to guy. And it turns out the Chelsea boss wasn't wrong. That's all from Chelsea for now. Stay tuned for more videos of news and updates. And please subscribe, like and comment as we continue to bring you more videos. Thanks.